What up, YouTube? Timmy's here. Since I'm doing my reviews for about 10 football films, here is my last football film I'm doing a review for, and that is Varsity Blues. Now, Varsity Blues premiered back in 1999 and started a really interesting cast list. You had the late great Paul Walker, James Van Der Beek, John Voight. Some really interesting cast list here. And you have, and it's where this starting quarterback named Lance Harbor, played by Paul Walker, turns up injured, and so like the Coyotes' ruthless coach named Bud Kilmer, played by John Voight, must promote bench warmer Jonathan Moxon, played by James Van Der Beek, who of course is best known for Dawson's Creek fame. But he ends up promoting him to lead the team on its quest for the title here, and so like he is suddenly drawn into the spotlight, but he must deal with the pressure of carrying the inspirations of an entire town on his shoulder. And this is another interesting R-rated football-based film, and you had some interesting cast lists here too. Like you had Thomas F. Duffy, who portrayed the role of who actually portrayed Jonathan's dad. He was pretty solid. You had Amy Smart, who plays like the sassy love interest here. You also had Ali Larter, Scott Conn, Scott Conn is the son of James Conn, who starred in Brian's song, so that's pretty cool to see. That. The late Ron Lester plays the character named Billy, who's this overweight but powerful offensive guard. R.I.P. Ron Lester, he was really solid in this film. It's very inspirational. It does get a little comedic at times, once in a while. It actually has a 43% Rotten Tomatoes. Boy, I always thought this film was loved worldwide. Guess not. But it is a really decent football film that does feature lots of swearing and naughty stuff. But it's still really solid, typical football film. I mean, Paul Walker, of course, before he did Fast and Furious, he had a really interesting career in the 90s with Varsity Blue and all. But yeah, if you guys never really see Varsity Blues, I'm not really sure where you can find it. You can probably find it you can find it on Amazon, Vudu. It's definitely a really solid football film. It's no Remember the Titans. Varsity Blues is no Rudy or anything like that, but it's still really a decent football film worth checking out. And James Van Der Beek, come on, James Van Der Beek, around the time he, of course, had his Dawson's Creek show, so he was still trying to get into, the film spotlight. And I guess you say this was pretty much the film that, sort of put James Van Der Beek on the map as a film star. And yeah, Van Der Beek was pretty solid in this film. So yeah, if you guys, obviously never really, there probably are some people who have seen Varsity Blues, but if you've never really seen Varsity Blues yet, definitely, go check out Varsity Blues. I think go try it. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen Varsity Blues? If so, what's your thought of it? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Tim signing off.